Yeah, I think it was a good result against a really good team and a lot to build on. And I think just getting a point is really important. Any point is good. So just a good way to start the second half of the season.
And then prior to tonight's match, you and Ryan, teammate, will go celebrating bringing 100 and maybe celebrating our season appearances. I know you hit it against Houston. It feels like ages ago
Yeah,
at this
I
point
forgot about it.
that game happened. But just walk us through what it means to achieve that milestone in your career.
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. Any opportunity to play professionally and play in a game is a dream come true. It's something that I've wanted to do since I was a little kid and started playing soccer. So to do that 100 times is professionally is pretty crazy. So yeah, it's a good feeling.
You must have been happy that the team didn't bend and not broke in the second half when San Diego had a couple scoring chances.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Casey did a good job, and our defense was really solid the whole game. And yeah, I mean, not getting scored on is always nice.
Yeah, I saw you make some really outstanding defensive plays in this match, and I know that's something you've been building more and more into your game. So I was curious for your perspective on how it's been going from maybe the end of last season, beginning of this season, and then progressing through it.
Yeah, I think it's just something that I think I've just been trying to get better at as the seasons go on, and it's definitely a standard here. So it's just something new that maybe I didn't have part of my game before that I'm kind of thinking more about and trying to get better at game by game. And yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to help my team as much as I can.
Yeah, I mean, it's very special. I don't know if you would have asked me a few years ago if this would have happened, I would have said yes. But it's just really exciting, and I'm super happy to have gotten all 100 appearances with this club. I think it's just really special, and I love this club, and I love the girls, and I love the staff, and I'm just like really proud of it. Yeah.
I know your family comes out to a lot of games.
Yeah.
Did it mean something a little extra special to have them out of this one tonight?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I think any chance that they get or anyone gets in our family, we love to like celebrate each other and be there for each other. So this was really no different. I like had no doubt that they were going to be here for that. But yeah, it's always fun to have them here.
How much has Sean Nahas and the rest of the staff helped you develop as a player the past couple of years as you got to that milestone?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm a completely different player. I think like the patience and belief that they've had in me has been something really special, and I don't know if I would have gotten that in another coach or at another place. So I'm really grateful for that. And I think that there's a lot more to come. I think that we're all still growing as players, and we're not where we want to be as a team, and I'm not where I want to be as an individual. So I think we're still just excited for the growth that's to come.
Yeah, I guess just to elaborate on that, this club is so good at like developing talent. I'm curious, like you've hit 100 games, and you say you still want to grow. Like, what are some of the factors that keep that drive going, that keep that like interest in learning going throughout the club?
Yeah, I think that when I think of it, I always just think of like our training environment and how competitive it is, and how every day we really push each other, and we just want to keep growing, and we watch film, and we look at games, and we come up with drills, and we have meetings, and we just do all these things. And it's just, I think, really ingrained in all of us here to continue to get better, and that we're really like never satisfied. I think that we're proud of how far each of us have come, and can look back and celebrate improvements and like ourselves and the team. But I think that we all just have this really ingrained in ourselves that we like, it's kind of like there's like no finish line. So yeah, thank you. Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was a tale of two halves, really. I thought we were really good in the first half, and then they sort of took over in the second half. I thought when they brought on Corley, it changed the game. We lost a little bit of life for whatever reason. Something we have to go look at. We had some chances in the second half at Ash. And then, you know, when we make changes, the energy has to lift. You know, and I thought it did in spurts. I thought when Jay came on, she did well defensively. But Pinto she was in short minutes, right? But I thought overall we had a few chances late, but that's a good side. I mean, their international players are at a different level. But yeah, they play free. They protect the ball well. 5 weeks off, we get a point, you take it, especially the way the second half went. But we just need to be a little bit cleaner in moments. I thought we turned the ball over loosely in the second half, especially in and around our box. I thought we defended the box really, really well. KK, Malia, I thought Macy Bell was outstanding tonight. Her development's been unbelievable. But there's a lot of positives to take out of it too. It's disappointing because I felt like first half we were really, really good. But if the way that second half went, if we leave here with a point, I have nothing. We just take it and we get better from it starting on Monday.
Questions?
How about the clean sheet by Casey Martin? She made a couple key saves throughout the game.
Yeah, it's a team clean sheet. You guys ask me that question a lot, and I'm never going to say it's a one-person clean sheet. It's a team clean sheet. We talk about being together, and I look at it like if Casey has to make those saves, that means we didn't defend well enough in front of her. So she, that's the job of a keeper, is to keep the ball out of the back of the net, and she did well with it tonight. She was good off her line. She showed a calm presence. She, her comfort on the ball at her feet was good. But anytime you can get a clean sheet, I thought in and around our box is when that's where we got the clean sheet.
And you mentioned Macy Bell, a phenomenal game. She made a big stop that made a defensive goal late in the second half.
Yeah, again, it goes back to defending the box, right? You have to be committed. You have to have a winning mentality. We talked about that. You have to have a ruthless mentality. I think that's something we have to continue to develop. But that's hard to develop. You either got it or you don't. You have to have a winning mentality, and I can't ask you to have a winning mentality. And Macy's growth over the last 5 months should be looked at because it's been outstanding. And we put her on the left side to deal with Cascarino, and that last moment in the game where she had to recover on a 40-yard sprint is the exact reason why we had we had Mace on the left side. And I thought she was brilliant tonight.
And you had two players, 100 regular season games. One played the entire season, career with the Cards, one game last season.
Yeah, if you would have told me Ryan Williams would have got 100 caps, or told anybody, I think when she first got drafted, they probably would have thought you were crazy. I've spoken highly about Ryan since I've taken over, and we trust her, and there's a belief we have in her. It's her work ethic. It's her daily grind. I saw that when I was working with them and the group wasn't traveling back in the day, and I was the one that ended up working with them when they didn't travel, and I saw it in her then. And she deserves all the accolades she's getting, and I'm thrilled for her. I mean, she's made the career herself. And Ash, I've known Ash since she's 15, and the fact that she got her 100th with us is pretty cool. And Ash is starting to come into her own, and that's good to see. But again, it's anytime you can get players that have that many caps on your side, that's good. It's just, that also means that they're logging a lot of minutes, and we have to be able to manage them too. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy for them, and I'm glad that they were celebrated tonight.
Yeah, I was really admiring a lot of off-ball play in this match. There was a lot of really great defensive plays, even coming from the forward positions. I mean, they were containing some data really well.
Yeah, I think for us, it's team defending. It's not individual defending. Obviously, the individual stuff has to happen in certain areas. We're not the courage of 2017-19 where we can press everybody because we have the fastest players in the league and a ruthless mentality. We don't have that, right? So you have to tweak based on your roster. So we had them sit off a little bit just to absorb the space, and I thought we did really well with it. We got them in areas where we can pick them off. I thought the first half we were able to pick up some easy passes, and so a lot of it wasn't us really going and winning it. It was more being compact and forcing them to situations they didn't want. Like they went a lot longer in the first half than they did in the second half, and we were able to clean it up. But yeah, I thought top to bottom, I'd say up until the 60th, 65th minute, we defended really well from front to back to front. And then from the 65th on, it was defending from middle to back. And our front line didn't really have much to do in that regard because they had us pinned back. But yeah, our defending was quite good today overall.
Yeah, and I was also in the first half watching Shinobi, and she was being really interesting in her positioning. She was sometimes like winging in, which I think actually opened up some space in midfield. It was leaving some room for Lucy down the side. So is that like, I don't know, what's your perspective on like how that positioning is going?
Yeah, it's a weird one. So obviously, normally we're in a 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, and the way the roster is, it makes it difficult for us to have that, right? So I would say Shinomi was coming wide a little bit too much and was getting in Tyler's way. So Tyler was coming down and Shinomi was coming out. We had no threat behind, so their outside back was able to release on Ty. So the one thing we talked to Shinomi about is that if Tyler's going to come down, she has to extend Ty between the outside back and center back to drag their wide play or their two deeper and open up the space for Ty. So it's just a matter of getting on the same page with it. I don't mind them drifting wide. But then the other problem is Manaka's dropping in, and then now we don't have a threat in behind because we're playing with a single. So it was just a combination. I think it was just also getting into a rhythm again. Them drifting wide, that's where the space is. And we tell them wherever there's space, go and find it. But it can't be in the space of someone else now we end up with 2 for 1, and one player could defend both of us. So we tweaked it. I thought we were better on the right side because that's more of Ash's tendency, whereas Shinomi's more of a ball possessor in that moment. So we just have to find a better balance of it. That's all. But the movements were fine. It was just sometimes the wrong timing.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Someone's.
Nope.